What up, guys? How's it going? It's Cheeto here, back to you with another episode of GTA Roleplay EnvryRp. If you haven't subbed to your channel, make sure you sub to your channel. I'm gonna be bringing you episode after episode each and every week, each and every Sunday. So make sure y'all be up to date. Turn on your notifications. If you want to join, if you want to join the server and stuff like that, comment down below. If the link don't work on my description Discord. And if you got any questions, make sure you hit up my social medias down below. Everything is down below. This is the like I said, I'm gonna do pre-recorded videos because I stream. If you haven't followed me on on Twitch, make sure you follow me because I stream there live each and every often and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys. Let's get to the video. Roll the clip.
Oh, he's driving away quick.
Detonating.
He's putting back.
Remember, they can come from the back.
Oh, I'm gonna take the back road right here. Make sure they don't come from here.
He's pushing up. He's pushing up.
Pushing up. Oh shit, rifles,
I'm
dude.
trying to go for behind him.
Yo, he's out. He's out. I'm getting the money.
I'm pushing up.
Yeah, you got it.
Nah, apparently we're too far away again.
Are we far away?
I mean, we can be. The truck was right here, so.
No, it's alright. He fucked it up. We'll get the money. We'll get the money.
Let's focus on
Let's
the
just-
fucking fight.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Yeah,
bring
they
the
out
fight to
block.
them.
They out the block. Let's go. Where you at?
Yeah, let's bring the fight to them. Are you running? What? Why are you? Why are you at Zeus?
Zeus, where you at?
Zeus, get in
I'm
the car.
shooting this motherfucker.
Come over.
Go, 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 go.
One
Next.
barrel, bitches.
Let's
Next
go.
cop.
The other one is over there.
Let me swing back to him. Take him from behind.
We got this, boys.
Got him.
Baby.
Let's go. Oh, watch your back.
Oh, there's an AR Andy up there.
Oh, yeah, Andy.
Clip him. He's down.
I'm taking the
down.
AR.
Yeah, we taking that shit.
Oh yeah, get it.
Can we get all the shit?
Ah!
Oh,
Oh shit.
My eyes, what the fuck?
oh, just stay calm.
Stay calm, man. Stay calm.
What the fuck, bruh?
Damn. Alright.
Oh my god, my arm, look at it, it's fucked.
Are you stealing shit from this guy, Pablito?
Oh, he took my shit.
Damn.
I need a pickup.
Yeah, I was.
Nice car, fuck. It's a decent car, not gonna lie.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Uh,
Fuck you, Chief.
Let's go. Where's the other guy?
Get it.
The other guy.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
get the
go.
other guy.
Ah, look at
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I got
you
him.
got
I
him.
got him.
Okay, good stuff. Damn, this shit's riding on rims. GG,
Good
guys.
job, boys.
GG. So what this one?
Oh shit, that's
there's more
EMS.
shit. Oh shit. Well,
Was that EMS?
I think so. Yo, go to my Mirror Park house.
Oh. Fuck you, bitch.
We gotta put this car away.
I just
Why?
took some fucking blood sample.
Why,
I don't know
why?
if it's... What?
Yeah, if you took the bus.
You got his
sample.
AR?
Yeah.
Motherfucker dead with AR and I didn't even see him.
Dude, our blood is gonna be on the fucking scene. What the fuck are we gonna do?
Oh, not mine. I didn't.
Who got hit?
I got hit on the
No, I didn't get it. I'm good. Yo, put
But
this shit in the
they probably
garage.
gonna see light or something. You said EMS was over there?
Oh, you have to put it, Zeus. You have to put it. I can't put it.
Alright, I'll be there in a bit.
I'm about to change my clothes.
Ah, my shit's bugged. I can't even go into the house.
Boy, these motherfuckers.
What?
Ask you for a mechanic.
Always.
James, go fucking handle that shit, boy. And tell these motherfuckers that
I didn't even hear what you said.
they go. Tell these motherfuckers they could buy fucking repair kits. Do
Okay.
they not work or something?
Exactly.
Do they not work?
I don't know. Who tried it? Who tried
Yeah,
the
the
repair kit?
packets do work. I think.
So what the fuck, bro? Yo,
Okay.
tell this motherfucker to buy repair kits, bro. Let's go.
Damn, Rip.
What the fuck?
What the?
Nice game. Nice.
Oh, shit.
Alright, get in, bitches.
Dude, my blood is gonna be all over that fucking scene right now.
Damn, he got.
Why
hit in
didn't
the
you fucking pick
shoulder.
it up?
I
Can't
can
pick
pick
up
up blood?
Yeah.
Yeah!
What?
With the flashlight.
Oh,
I think.
I doubt it. I think it's only for police.
Oh.
Heavy pistol is powerful,
How is that fucking the toy?
Yo, that scorpion. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you see how fast I fucking swat that armor?
Shit.
Yo, can you,
I don't
James?
Really know.
That's how we go.
Oh, answer that?
No, I don't really know because we fucking all were blasting everyone.
Why aren't I more pretty? How do I get more powerful tools?
Yeah, we fucking, we kind of just blasted.
Why are women made?
They didn't know what to do when we moved up.
Yeah, dude.
That one dude, when we took him from behind, when he was sitting behind the car, he was like, oh.
Alright, he didn't know what to do.
Nah, he was lost.
160 languages on 6
Alright, we
There's a
go.
motherfucker called.
are the epsilon.
Yo, yo! What's up, Bealfie? You were hitting me up while I was in the middle of quapping.
Just give it performance upgrade. Okay, that's gonna be for performance upgrade. That's gonna be 5K.
5K.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I can't pay you from the bank, right?
Yeah, I'd send you an invoice and pay for it.
Oh yeah, okay. Send me that.
Just give me a second and I should be right with you. Can you give me the keys for a second?
Yeah.
You gave it to me?
Yeah. Wait,
Okay, you got it. You gave it to me. Let me open it. Okay. Let me see. Let's see.
Oh, what the fuck? Oops.
I'll turn your disruptive, unruly kids around fast. Let's face it, kids are rotten little shits. When I served our country, I learned a lot about changing behavior and winning people over. Offer candy,
hold
then
on.
a butt of the gun to the face. Buy my book. Hitting kids works wonders today.
What you say?
Can you give me the keys back? I accidentally give you the real keys to the car.
Oh, the real keys?
Yeah, accidentally.
Okay, hold on. I'm just fixing this real quick. Alright, hold on.
The thing I already have keys. The fuck?
Yeah, you should be good to go. I already
Wait,
fixed
you did.
everything.
Yeah, but give me the keys.
I gave it to you.
No, the real one.
The-
Like, how to say it?
You got it?
Let me check. No, I mean not this keys, the real one. Like the keys, the
Oh, you mean the plates?
yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. You got it?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You should be good to go. Let me just.
Wait, so give me the. You did the full kit?
Yeah,
The
the full key I
performance?
gave it to you. Hold on, stay right here. Let me
And
double
give
check.
me the invoice, yeah.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
So let me give you the invoice real quick. You got it?
Yeah.
Alright. Do stream. Oh. You got that? You good to go, man. Have a good one, man.
Thank you. Yeah, you too.
Appreciate every single one of you. With that being said, let me go ahead and just touch upon some of the things that have been coming up, and see how we're gonna fix them or how we're gonna move forward. Mechanics. I know all of you, and I completely understand. It's very frustrating when you're in the middle of the road and you're trying to get a mechanic and you're not getting any answers. We are looking into that. We're trying to fix the F6 menus. The future of Benny's. We've
I'm so
hired a couple.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Please move back. Okay. Um, we are looking into hiring more people into Benny's. We are looking also into putting a towing job over there at the where you get a job at the office at the job building. Zeus Old Shop. I don't know if you guys know that shop by PD, right behind PD. It's a huge shop. That shop pretty much we're looking into making it a tuner shop slash drifting school where you can go ahead and sign up and learn how to drift. We also are going to revisit PDM. We're going to try and see if we can go ahead and have somebody be there to help new people or you guys to have more immersion into buying a car at PDM. And yeah, as far as those topics that I hit, does anybody have any questions or concerns or feedback?
Great server here, man. Honestly.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anybody has any concerns when it comes to mechanic shop, F6 menu, anything of that nature? Everything's set in stone.
Yeah, does it pay well?
I mean, you would have to kind of like RP and find out.
Okay, okay.
All right. Anything else?
Does that include repair kits?
Hand
Because
up,
the repair
please.
kits are a bit fucked.
Hand up, please. Who was that? All right, officer
Right
over
here.
here.
Is that you talking about the repair kits as well when it comes to that?
So the repair kit seems to be working pretty fine. We do have the simple repair kits and the advanced. The simple is just so you go ahead and get to a mechanic shop. Once you around the LS Customs and you're inside and you do slash repair, your car is fully upgraded. We are going to be looking into. So the thing that's to answer your question, sorry, the thing that we're looking into fix is the F6 for the mechanics that they have the repair option. We want to make it so when we do repair it, the engine it's around 95 to 99%. So like that the car could actually run. But cosmetics, we're trying to make it so you have to go to an actual mechanic shop because you don't want to be a mechanic and fix the car 100% and then doors fucking appear right then and there. Kind of ruins the realism of it, right?
Car, what's going on?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Purple.
A lot of baller gang shit.
I'm sorry.
What?
Don't mind him, dude.
Get a look at this fucking idiot.
All right.
Zeus lightning him.
That was unnecessary.
Moving on.
Sorry.
Next. All right, Bob.
No, yeah, but like, I think we're already aware of it. Like with the mechanic, I think I'm not the only one experiencing the issue with the employee management. I haven't checked the trailer really. I'll have a look at that, but where you cannot promote or fire anybody or anything.
That's the same for PD, so we're gonna have to do it manually, I believe, Bobby. So I've been doing it, like hiring, firing, and promoting people. I've been doing it manually. You should be getting access to that menu, I believe, so you can hire mechanics.
All right, guy next to Bob. All right. Are you shouting, brother? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you know, some people keep calling me a cop beta. I'm just driving real fast in my new car, testing the limits, getting to know the city, you know?
No
not
problem,
baiting
sir.
these
So we're
cops.
gonna touch upon that topic. Let's not get into it right now. let me just say a few things. When it comes to PD and crime, again, we don't like. It's kind of like a zero tolerance for PD and for the cops to get cop baited. It's kind of really annoying, especially when the cops are trying to do their jobs and actually get some role play out of it. So if you are just driving fast or whatever the case may be, don't do it intentionally in the places that you know the cops are, because obviously that is super cop baiting. Other than that, I'm just going to open discussion to the yacht job. I know most of us as criminals love the yacht, but the problem with the yacht is that at this point it's kind of broken, and that's why you haven't seen it being functional. We feel that as soon as you get into the yacht, you do your hacking, and as soon as that's done, pretty much there's no immersion with the cops. You literally just go under the water and you're free to go. There is no sense of RP there, so that's why it's kind of disabled. We can open up the discussion to what we can do to make it better, but as of right now, we just don't see what we can do. Anybody seen anything from other cities that they do when it comes to that job specifically?
I've only seen that yacht used in 2 cities, this one and another. Every other city I've been in, I've not seen the yacht.
Yeah,
maybe because of that reason. Because it feels that if it's such an easy getaway for criminals, that it's just easy money. It's just a way of easy money. I don't think that's a good thing, to be honest, in personal opinion.
Gotcha.
Should make it a little
But
bit longer,
then you could say,
so like the cops could definitely respond and then go to the location. You know,
Right.
decked out, make it a little bit longer.
What I was thinking was making it a little longer and making the people that, you know, quote unquote own the job, or I mean the yacht or the NPCs to just keep coming. Like, yeah. So like that, your guys that are there watching your back are not just standing there; they're actually doing something to keep you protected from hacking it.
Right, and if it takes longer to do it, that'll give the police more time to get there and
more time,
so they can do something about it.
Yep, get their boats out.
Correct.
See, that's another thing that's kind of different in our city. I'm not sure if you guys noticed it. We have way more options for places that we can rob. So that's why cooldowns are in place, and that's why cops don't take lightly to people who just act brain dead. So if this is not aimed at you, I don't even know who was talking earlier. If all you do all day is speed around in a super fast car and keep spamming robberies with the same car because you know you can get away after a couple of blocks, that's a no-go.
Can you repeat that, Chief?
But I'm not gonna. I just said it. Did I start it?
No,
So,
I just want to make it clear.
you can rob vanilla, you can rob fucking clubs, you can rob stores, banks, yacht. Way more options than just your regular city with just stores and banks.
But don't
Bank
rob vanilla
trucks.
because I punch you in the face.
Especially like, you know, when I'm on duty, you know, I get a lot of calls that, you know, Angelicos, and when I get there, you guys are fucking gone. You guys
Wait,
don't want to go ahead.
That's also something we need to discuss about how we're gonna have Angelico. Smash and grab allowable with like a super low reward, or a complete heist.
I got a good idea for that.
To me, like smash and grabbing, like that's just avoiding the RP. That's all you want is to make money. At the end of the day, like that for us, like.
Are you shouting right now, brother?
I see Van.
Make sure
I'll
you're
see
shouting,
Angelico come up, and like I don't even want to go to it because I already know by the time I get there, they're already gone.
Yeah, I was using a ped one time, just sitting in a jewelry store, and 3 people smashed and grabbed it, and like every time they could.
How much do you get though, Flaws, from a quick smash and grab like that? One window.
You get a couple of jewels, I think, and a couple.
Or like 6 or 7.
Here's the ratio. Like 10,
Yeah, you can get
10 max, pretty much, if you do smash and grab.
So what's that, like a couple of K? 1K, 2K?
I don't know. 5 grand
It's
maybe.
like 15 or 20K.
I mean, overall, the thing is that it's annoying, right? Like you get there, there's no sense of RP. They're just
There's no RP at all. It's just people
And
want
that
to
mess
make a
up
quick
the
dollar.
global
And that's it.
cooldown.
It's a waste of gas.
All right, so we're gonna disable that for now, and we're gonna see what we can do to make it a little bit more immersive. Go ahead, sir, over there in the white.
Yeah. I have a good idea to that. One thing that you could do that I was talking to Bishop and you about
Agent, what's
specifically,
going on?
you can make the glass more durable depending on the tier weapon that they're using. So like if they're using a tier 1, sometimes the glass they gotta smash it 3 or 4 times before it actually breaks. And if they're doing like a tier 2, like submachine gun or a sawed off, you know, then they could do it in like 1 or 2 hits.
Kind of like in the big cities. I
Exactly.
1000% agree with that.
That would make it last a lot longer, and then it would prevent people from smashing and grabbing.
Gotcha. All right, I like that idea. Let's go ahead and note that. We'll probably make it happen within the next few days.
Smash.
I'm sorry, who's saying something?
I hear
What the hell's
someone.
going on?
Who the
Someone over here to the right is.
Use your chest, boy.
Player 266, I believe.
I think they're
Alright.
outside. I don't think they understand what's going on.
Gotcha.
All right, no problem. All right. With that
Please
being
get
said,
away
go
from
ahead.
me.
Go ahead, sir, with the mask, with the SOS jacket.
Yeah. Basically, when I try to kidnap somebody and I put him in the trunk, he falls through the floor.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's
Yes,
it.
sir.
Happened to me.
Yeah,
I
it's still happening
It's
to me and everybody
super
else that
scuffed.
actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Note
that's a
that,
bug,
please.
basically.
Yes.
I have it.
We are aware of that.
Also, just to add to that, guys, and this is just me personally. I despite people that I point a gun at and they fail for your RP. That shit is so big. That shit is so big in this city specifically. You will get a 24 to a day ban. Please abide by the rules. Just don't think of it as a win. They're not gonna kill you and take. Well, maybe they'll take your shit. I'm not 100% sure, depending on the immersion you're doing. But please understand that you're breaking free RP when you run or you try to hit people with your car or you take out your gun. You wouldn't do that in real life. So please don't do it here. Zero tolerance on that, please. Sir, with the SOS jacket with the black one.
Yeah. Speaking on the topic of, like, mechanics and car works, these cars, I understand you've gone through some of them, like, speed wise, and made them slower, but there's still
Yep.
a lot of them that go like 200 plus. And I know as a cop, there's half of these cars that we can't even compete with. So
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if you have a guy coming up to do that. I think there is, but I'll say most vehicles need to be even on both sides to be reworked. Go through all of them.
What's going on, we?
So what I ask from the cops specifically, I know it's gonna be a little bit of extra work, but if you can know these cars, like for example, it's an Audi, whatever the case may be, or GTR, whatever the case may be, so like that we keep it noted, so like that we revisit their handling files. I would really appreciate that, and like that we can either nerf them or adjust accordingly.
I mean, I'd go over the luxury and have someone pull out all the cars, and I'd go drive around and see how super fast they are, and bring it to you guys.
Okay, so usually I have like a day where I go to the airstrip and I start spawning cars and I check what's broken and what's not. What's your handle?
My number?
Yeah.
Be, I think, 80.
80. Let me see.
Oh, sorry, 161.
161 Hazi, right? Okay, yeah, Hazi. So yeah, Hazi. So what I'll do is I'll probably DM you and then we'll go over it.
Yeah.
All right. The guy next to him.
Yeah. I play Judd on my cop.
I love you, Judd.
I had a few.
Oh my
things
God.
I wanted to touch up about, like, pretty much the jewelry store thing you were talking about with the disabling. I don't think you need to disable it. Just make it a city rule. Don't smash and grab. If you smash and grab, you get penalized by the government per se. If you're on an RP server, a realism server, do the whole goddamn store. Do the whole store, and wait for the RP to happen. That's what the cops are coming up for. That's our RP as cops. It's showing up to a robbery, heist, whatever it may be, and chasing you guys. That's where we have our fun.
I 1000% agree. And I mean, I personally do wait. I sometimes even wait for the chase, or even when, oh, this is another thing actually. When things are scuffed, for example, a robbery that you do is scuffed or whatever the case may be, please don't break immersion. Keep going. And then whether you record it or, somebody, record or whatever the case may be, or explain it to one of the staff members, we can go ahead and then compensate you for it. So if the jury doesn't work or whatever the case may be, wait for the chase, do some type of RP, I don't know, and then wait for the chase. And if you do get away, we can go ahead and compensate you. All right.
Even during processing and stuff like that, you can, if you're not a complete, brain dead, you can easily let a cop know, hey, listen, man, by the way, I didn't get anything from that.
I mean,
Shit
honestly,
was closed, or
the fines and the time served is not even that bad if you get caught.
No, we're super lenient on that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the cap is gonna be 60 months for now, so even with the new penal code.
Yep.
Going back to the cars too. Like some of the cars, like you hit a light pole and that thing's disabled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
So if we can make the cars like it seems like some of the exotic cars, like the customs, like they're pretty good, but like some of these local cars that you try to steal, like they're trash. Like they'll smoke off like 2 light poles.
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing, like why are there not any local cars parked anywhere? Like sitting still, like able to, like
I
you're trying to do
agree.
a bank job, we got to kill a local to get a car,
Yeah,
Facts.
so the reason for that is because some people complain that they're either laggy or that they're not getting enough frames or whatever the case may be. So we've disabled that for that specific purpose. But I think that we have to have that back because it ruins some sort of immersion when you are in the middle of the road and all you could do is shoot a cop. I mean, shoot a pedestrian and take their keys. I think having them parked and you being able to go and lock pick it or whatever the case may be is some sort of some sort of I guess you could say RP, because at the same time then the alarm goes off and then you guys get that and that's something to do. The problem that becomes, and then now you got the lockpick alarms, which are carjacking. And now that we disabled the shooting, are there notifications less for you cops?
Wait, what do you mean disable the shooting? You only got
So
tasers out.
no, I mean I heard that the notifications for shots fired are not as often now.
They're good now. They're working now. They were not
No, the thing
working
is,
before.
it shouldn't alert. Like, if I don't know, if you're in the middle of nowhere, if you're on Mount Chiliad, you shoot one shot, that shouldn't alert the cops. I don't know.
Unless there's cops in that area, then it should.
I'm not sure how NoPixel does it, but brother, they have locals reporting crime. So if there's locals around, and if someone sees you robbing a house, if it's an NPC, the chances of police getting alerted to the house robbery, grow exponentially.
Gotcha. Let me see. Let me go.
Carjackings, I personally believe you have way too many right now.
I have
Like,
one more thing to say.
it floods the alert screen.
Go right
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Judd.
Judd.
So what I was want to say too, like as far as like us as a city goes and a server goes, like you got to realize like there's tons of people that stream here. So like
Mhm.
all the OC talk in city, like I hear that, not all the time, but I've heard people talking about, oh, I got a glitch, or oh,
Constantly.
I can't see through my my keyboard's messed up, something, just anything. Keep all that out of here. Like we're all here to RP role play, and this server is giving us everything that we need for it to be like all of us to be great here. I mean, honestly,
Exactly.
just keep all that to a bare minimum, none.
1000% agree. Again, we want to be as serious as possible. Again, people do stream. People do just want to have that RP immersion. So we want to go, and we're going to go ahead and give everybody the respect they deserve, right? Because at the end of the day, this is time we're spent at a city, at a video game slash, you can say. But we want to go ahead and be respectful of that. Let me go to somebody that I haven't heard from. Maybe this guy over here. Fuck, I can't see the thing. The guy next to Sasha over there. Is he just raising his hand for no reason? Okay.
I think he's just praying to the Lord.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's praising.
All right.
We understand that you're gonna pack heat to want to protect yourself, but if the guy's got a gun to your head, you can't really do anything about that. But if you notice him coming up to you with a gun, feel free to pull your gun out. But I mean, nobody's gonna pull a gun out when you've got a gun to your temple. You know what I mean?
Right. So that also becomes a sticky situation because then we have both sides kind of like, but you did this first. You did this first. And then it becomes something that would have to be proven by video. Right. So what I say is specifically like when you're in a green zone, right? Specifically green zone, garages or any government owned building. If you see that a guy's coming up to you with a gun, right? And you go ahead and then take out your gun and you try and shoot him, automatically that person that shot is the one that's in the wrong, right? Because of the fact that you're shooting at a green zone and you didn't respect the fear RP, right? So it's like you do see a van of a whole bunch of people with masks coming and you do pull out your gun first, then we understand that. So again, that also becomes kind of like a sticky situation because you have to have video proof to report something. But I do, it's RP. I do encourage that. I'm not gonna say no, don't do it. Fuck, it makes no sense if you do that because then you're not giving the other person RP to protect themselves. If you really, if that makes any sense. But at the same time, we also gotta take that win mentality out of our heads, right? We are a community. We're here together. We're here to RP together, and we're here spending times with one another, half of the day, almost 24 hours of the day, right? So we want to be a community that's non-toxic, and we want to respect everybody's time. It's not all about the win. What the fuck do you get out of a win? Like, there's nothing that you get out of a win except for, oh, I'm the man now. What does it?
RP or what the case is, but they think that when you hit them with loitering charges, that you know what I mean. They have every right to talk shit and disrespect you and BM you in every different aspect. They have to understand, you know what I mean. Loitering is loitering, just like it would be in real life. It's gonna be an RP. You can't just fucking hang out with all your criminal friends in one spot, and because cops pull up to garage A, you stand there talking shit to them for hours upon hours upon hours because they're telling you to disperse because you're loitering.
Fear the
That's
cops.
not okay.
Cop fear.
If that's gonna be happening, right, you could go ahead and charge them with obstruction and give them community service.
I agree.
Gotcha.
I agree.
I 1000% agree, and that's why we're moving forward with that rule. So no green zone for garages, Mr. Thielen, and sorry, Mr. Slater, and then Thielen. Slater.
Yo. My bad. Hey, if you're robbing a house and you fall through the floor and it goes dangerous right away, obviously you have to relog. Is that considered like combat logging? If the cops are like out front, you know what I mean?
Right, so you be scuffed. So then you pretty much have to go along with whatever is happening with the situation. So whether if you fall through the, if you fall through the floor and then now you don't. Let's say you don't have all of your items or whatever the case may be because you relogged, then you just open up a ticket. All right.
Okay, cool.
All right, Mr. Thielen.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, back to the garage thing. I think that loitering is probably good for if it gets too crazy, but I often meet people down there as a neutral zone or make connections with people. I kind of like that whole idea, but it does get crazy when people like run around and scream through the things at high speed. I think there should be some responsibility with the garages.
Right, Mr. Thielen. So I do agree to that extent, but at the same time, you also have to understand that, like, I guess you can say in real life, you're not always going to find people hanging around a garage, right? You're going to find people discovering the place and discovering through RP. So if people are just RPing at that specific place, then there's no RP dispersed, right? So the other people that want to go ahead and experience the city are not getting that same experience because everybody's cramped in one place with the RP, right?
I agree somewhat. I mean, so I meet people down there at times, and we go different places. But yeah,
Right, so
I can see if it gets extreme. I mean, I don't argue that. Like this morning or the other day, it was just like 50 people in there spinning around doing nothing.
Yeah.
So you can still do that. It's just you won't be protected, right? So at any time you can get kidnapped or any
I'm not worried
time.
about that.
Yeah.
I can handle myself. But I was just saying, I just was thinking of the loitering thing of trying to break it up. I mean, they should be self-managed a little bit. Us that stand there and you get people act like idiots need to do something about it.
Yeah, I would only say, like, my only complaint with it, like, as far as people just being there, is like yesterday and this morning I think was bad, and then like a couple days ago, like, there should be no point in time that I come in, like, and 75% of the city's population is in one spot. That doesn't even make sense. I was like, I would have
I agree.
there's like 30, 40 people there.
Throw a block party at nighttime,
I agree. I agree.
couldn't, like, because then, like, for people that don't want to just sit at the garage and talk, they're not going to have any interactions because the only place they're going to get a interaction is at a garage.
Yeah, they have a choice.
Well,
Right.
my clubhouse is great to party.
So now having that conversation about the clubhouses, I want any clubhouse leader or whatever the case may be, if you have any open discussions or anything like that that you have issues with or want to come forward with, this would be the perfect time. Unless there's somebody with their hands up and like to say something about cop issues.
And we're just waiting for our.
All right, this guy right here.
Assaulted coming out looking like they lingerie hookers or nothing like that. So that's the only reason why it's not full throttle. If you notice, I'll put it in the Twitter or I'll put it in the yellow pages whenever there's a show. But really, honestly, only like 3 to 5 people I've ever gotten most show up. So I haven't really pushed it too much because don't nobody show up when I do a show.
Oh, I'll show up.
But moving forward, of
Facts.
course, if y'all down to come and y'all
Yeah.
want to hang out, my intention is to make it not just the place that there's dancers, but yeah, the place that there's DJs, the place that there's drinks and bartenders. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm 100% down. Yeah, I mean, Zeus knows that I'm really good at kind of throwing parties and stuff like that. So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. So if y'all really down about it, and especially now that we got more girls in the city, then yeah, I'm 100% for it.
Yeah,
And the
real
only reason I
monsters.
think it shouldn't be a green zone is because at the end of the day, just like in real life, you got to learn to protect yourself. You know what I mean?
Fendi.
All right, so I'm into that. So go ahead.
And then
So-
one other thing is that the other club that I'm gonna be getting back soon is another place that maybe you guys can go, and that one can be just like a social club, like it'll be by events, not just always open like the Unicorn.
So we'll do that. So the
right.
unicorn no green zone, and then we'll do that because obviously you gotta press your E muscle to be able to go in it, and it's an
Exactly.
interior.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll kind of be like
The safe place.
I don't want to say like a green zone specifically, but a place for you to meet people, I guess you can say.
Right, like a
And then we'll
social
meet
club.
at that. I guess we can meet at that medium.
Like it.
Facts. So Hernandez
Like
can
enough
find
for
a
like
wifey in
cookies
there.
and beer.
Like a
Oh
Tinder.
my god.
Damn.
She's right there, bro.
Damn,
She's
don't
right there.
mind.
Well, here's the thing about Vanilla Unicorn too, man. I
Alright.
walked inside and it was just kind of like smell like straight gefilte fish. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm out.
It looked at like dusty, you know.
Oh god.
Basically,
what?
he's saying they
So
needs
what?
renovations.
You needs renovation.
What are
All
you trying
right.
to say?
So we're gonna write that down. Needs
That's dusty.
renovation.
Yeah.
Guy next to him.
Yeah, so I think that you know, as far as it goes, like the city's going nothing but like up right now. And that's a good thing. Like everybody's doing great. All the staff here, everybody's doing good. So like when the city gets packed and there's queue times and stuff, you know, you should have like queue prio set up for like staff, for cops,
Yes, sir.
for EMS, for also and like reward good RPers. Like actually like be strict about that, giving RP proud to somebody because if they're really good at RP, they deserve to be in the city. On the
I
front of the train if the
1000%
city's
agree.
packed.
1000% agree with you. We actually spoke about that. That was gonna be a talking point, but let's talk about it because you already brought it up. So
About real estate, we have a real estate system. Some of the old people in here have some homes. Currently, it's a bit broken. So in the sense that only whoever has admin powers at the moment can kind of sell houses and stuff like that. So that's gonna be revamped, fixed, and gonna be working soon. Just give us a bit of patience. I'd say a week or so, 2 weeks maybe. We're gonna be pretty much able to sell any house on the island on the map. So yeah, we have a bunch of options for interiors, home decorating, furniture. It's the best out there. I guarantee you. Just a bit more patience for real estate.
So real estate specific.
I didn't know about that. That's all.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's all
No
good.
problem. Just to touch up
That's why we're here.
on that a little bit, we're not saying that you can buy a home within 2 weeks. What we're saying is that it's just limited to two specific people, which is I'm not gonna say it specifically. You can RP for it, but these two people sometimes are in the city and sometimes are not. If on the Discord, I think there's a request. We're gonna see
Sister,
if
appreciate the
you.
follow.
What you could do is, and what I encourage people that want to buy a home do, go around the island, see what houses you like specifically, take a nice little picture of it, and then put it under the request. And then what we could do is once that request is either looked at or whatever the case may be, the realtors could come online and they could show you the house. Pretty much any house in the island can become yours. No apartments as of right now, but any house in the island can be yours. We have, I think, 4 to 5 interiors, not 100% sure on that. And then you could also furnish your house. It's literally one of the
We have
best.
more than that.
Yeah, it's literally one of the best housing scripts I've seen. So, as far as buying a house, we can do it. Just understand that there's only 2 realtors, and then after that, then we can go ahead and get the other things working. All right? Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to bring up the tuning thing because I agreed with I believe an officer was talking about it earlier about how you do a robbery and in the Porsche and the Lamborghini, they're gone in 2 seconds. There's like
Yeah.
it's a crazy acceleration. And I do want to appreciate the local stealing, of like you got to
Right.
find a jester, you got to find a sentinel, something quick enough to get away from the cops, but also make it challenging for everybody, and so that it is, like you said, a memory and good RP.
Right, to plan it. So a sense of planning, right? So with the vehicles being spawned in parking lots, hopefully it doesn't bring us issues, but we're gonna bring it again. And then like that, you can get your GTA car or whatever the case may be and try and apply in a nice little heist. We're gonna seriously, we're gonna revisit these custom cars. We're gonna have to revisit every like Porsche and things of that and cars like that because it's not fucking fun at all. Mr. Thielen?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about all these cars. I'll tell you what, I'm a V twin rider, and talk about disappointing top end. I don't really want to go 200 miles an hour, but it'd be nice to cruise. Like I've been riding for 50 years, and my boat could do easily to 150, 60 as a Harley. So if they look at performance of some of them bikes as well.
All right,
That's
thank you
plus
very
one.
much. We'll definitely
That's plus
understand
three.
that, and
Plus-
we'll
plus
do
three.
that.
Plus
Thank you so
54.
much. The guy with the SOS jacket next to the girl in the blue.
Yeah, I was just gonna go back to the cop thing as far as like you were saying people like if they work their ass off for a car they want to be able to use their car in these robberies.
Right.
That's why I think we should implement like as cops like a strike system for their vehicle. Like the first
I
time
agree.
we keep the vehicle for like 2-3 days. Second time we'll keep it for like a week, and the third time we catch you in that vehicle we're taking it.
I agree.
So if you want if you
Please.
want to
Should be
be
crushed.
ballsy enough to use your own vehicle, fine. But there's going to be consequences when we catch you.
I 100% agree that'll be implemented as soon as possible. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it.
I think that's such a good idea.
And now the cooldown ends in 30 minutes and you have another robbery somewhere else. You can't even finish that RP right there. And it could have been a great RP. You know what I'm saying? And now I hate going on OOC and telling somebody, yo, cancel that robbery. Cancel. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves because it happened to me before. It's like I'm in the middle of a job. I have everything ready. And then somebody tells me cancel the robbery. So 45 to maybe 35, I think that should be the limit because it gives everybody their time to finish their immersion, right? If you cannot rob specifically, I mean, maybe we can bring other stuff to do. I can't think of it right now off the top of my head. But maybe go buy some guns. I'm not 100% sure. I can open up the floor to that. SOS
Wait,
guy?
let me add on that some real
Oh,
quick about
go
like
right ahead.
limits and cops and crime and stuff like that related. Um, thanks for reminding me, by the way. Um, we're gonna have limits of cops responding per robberies. Already Judd, who's a supervisor, Hernandez, they already know this, and they're already
Torch,
training
appreciate the
people,
follow.
telling people not to respond more than 4 units to a fucking robbery or stuff like that. Sometimes there's cadets with them, so if you see a lot of ducklings around, they probably gonna be starting to wear those green ugly ass vests. So if you see an extra one cadet or two, they're just chilling out there. I don't want to be fucking overflowing crime scenes with cops, basically.
All right. I'm gonna go here. SOS guy.
So when you do a bank, because there's obviously other places you can rob, is the cooldown going to be on jewelry stores, the truck, and all the
Everything.
things?
Everything
Okay,
is
so
a global
everything,
cooldown.
okay.
Yeah.
I kind of have an idea though.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Let me go here, Storm.
I was just gonna say that so basically the reason how Zeus's crew first got formed was because you guys kind of all came together for one common goal, right? So I feel like this is an opportunity for like cliques to be formed. Like if you don't want to be the only one that's left out, you see people robbing and now there's a 45-minute cooldown, like make your stuff more elaborate, make sure that your crew consists of I don't know, 4 to 5 people, or 3 to 4
Four.
people. You know what I
Four.
mean? Like, no, I mean,
Only
not
4.
everybody's gonna be doing the job, but your crew could be of 6 people, and then, you know what I mean? Like, make sure that your little community, your little clique is bigger.
What if we have a fifth person waiting somewhere?
No, so what she's saying is like pretty much build up your gang or I guess community, right?
Yeah, share with your friends.
And also elaborate. Like, don't make a robbery. You go in with the car, you come out with the car, and oh fuck it, if we get away, we get away. Make it
Oh,
elaborate,
no.
like make it so you go into an alleyway and only you can jump through the ramp or something like that. You guys seen the big cities and how they plan their shit. Like, it takes them fucking 30 minutes of their stream, 40 minutes of their stream to plan something.
We had a situation the other day actually, where I think someone hit a bank or a store. I think it was a bank, and they all set up. So we chased them, like 2 of the
Was
guys.
it the boat?
or something. No. It was in like a back alley near a fucking restaurant.
Oh,
and
nice.
then they ambushed the cops and then put us into like a back alley, and that's all planned out, and that's how they got away. So I think it was actually Nino and Juan that lot.
Yeah, those scumbags over there.
So then we
Yeah,
could
they-
have a couple buddies.
Trying to make the city better for you. I honestly enjoy all the things that are going on. For example, the fucking Southside vlogs are fucking genius. I love every single one of those.
Freaking funny, man.
It is amazing.
man's
Things
there
like
in the
that.
beard. That's him. That's him.
All right,
Is he
the
here?
men in the beard.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, yeah.
It's Thor back there.
Yeah,
Where's
but
he
things
at?
like that, are very appreciated, and every single one of you that try to make a story is. It's very appreciated.
God.
With that being said, with it, raising up your hand, if you have any feedbacks or things that you just want to see implemented, feature requests, feedbacks, or things of that nature, with your hands up, please, one by one. So then, things like calling female bitches and it's coming out of OOC, that is not taken very cool here. It's a zero tolerance in trying to, call female certain names and things of that nature, and we can sense that it's coming from a place of hate or whatever the case may be, even outside of, let's say, that the RP scenario is no longer there, and then you go ahead and you insult that female to the biggest extent. That is a zero tolerance, and we will ban you permanently for that. I don't like that at all, not one bit. And also, you have to really understand that people here have their wives, girlfriends, and things of that nature, and you want to have some sort of respect to that, just to that aspect. All right, specifically. With that being said, we can go ahead to the open discussions again.
Like if your character